What a game between Washington and Oregon. One of the better college football games so far this season. Obviously, two of the best quarterbacks in the nation, and two head coaches that I think are going to be factors and probably top 10 coaches in the foreseeable future. Obviously, they got top 10 teams right now, but not many people would call Kellen DeBoer or Dan Lanning top 10 coaches, but I think they soon will. We're going to jump right into it. If you're looking for something specific from this game, there are chapters, so take a look at those if you're trying to skip ahead to the run game, passing game. We also have some explosive plays and also some specials at the end. But really appreciate you guys watching, and we'll dive right in with Washington's offense against Oregon. Very first play we're going to see right here is an awesome play. Great design. Starts off in a bunch or 21 personnel set. Motion this fullback out. Basically, it looks like they're running a screen and go, and you're running across right here, and then you've got a post from that condensed set right here. If you're looking at it, just based off of alignment, the outside leverage in this corner, if you stem at him and stick and then go vertical, you should have lots of space, especially if this safety chases that cross right there. If this guy gets over the top on that stutter, should be one-on-one with the corner. One of your better receivers just running a post on outside leverage corner. So right there, comes right here, fakes the screen. Show hands right there trying to pop. Safety gets over the top. Here's your tight end releasing on that post. Penix gets to it really quickly. So right here, once he catches it, he's pumping it. So he pumps, trying to get that safety over. Obviously, if we throw the whole shot right there, throw it. But he doesn't like it, so he gets his feet set. Now he's reading that safety. That safety hangs on that Y, so he lets it go, allows his guy to run to it. Great accuracy right there, runs right through the ball. Big touchdown, first touchdown of the game there for Washington. And right here on this look, you can really see this outside stem here going right at him, trying to freeze him. There's the tight end going vertical. Boom, sticks it. Now he's running. It's a race. As long as we keep him running, there's a safety chasing that tight end. Keep him running. Runs right through the ball. Huge touchdown there for Washington early. Here's a look from a stack empty set. So you got three receivers over here to the boundary. You got stack right here on the hash. So you got a whole third of the field here to work with. And what they end up doing is running a slot fade. Two comes off. He just kind of tempos it. And then he runs a fade. Outside kind of shows like he's running a hitch or a screen right there. Trying to get, and gets that safety to bite. So right there, press guys trying to play man-to-man on two. And that's all Penix needs to see. Safety hangs just a little bit. Let this ball ride outside the numbers. And you got your matchup that you're looking for against that press. You got a step right there with the receiver. Great throw right there. This is pretty tight coverage. But just that throw, you see his hands grabbing that arm as the ball's getting there. So decent coverage right here. Just an amazing throw and catch. Sometimes beats good coverage. And to the backside, you had a little bit of a drive concept. You had the inside receiver running across. And there's a dig at the second level as well. But Penix obviously didn't need to get to it. Throw that fade. You like it? Let's take it right now. Amazing throw and catch. Can't throw that ball any better right there. Amazing play by Penix and the receiver. This play right here is the go-ahead touchdown. You're going to swing here. They're blocking most dangerous area. Fullback even gets there. Penix knows, hey, if it's one-on-one here to my best guy and the safety's not getting over there making two-on-one, I'm going to take that shot. So right here he catches it. He eyeballs that safety. He's not running hard to that one-on-one that's pressed. So I'm just going to set my feet instead of throwing the swing. I'm going to throw a fade here to my guy. Not a lot of space. But right there, puts it high, knows his guy, puts a back shoulder fade to him. And you see why this guy's probably going to be a top 10 pick. Huge catch. And just the strength of his hands right here. So boom, high and away, exactly where you want to put it. Strong hands. And as it hits your hands, you want to try to get your body between the defender and the ball. So right there, he snatches it, pulls it away from the defender, gets his body to box him out. Great body control, great throw and catch. And then great job finishing. He gets 1-2 feet down. He's a heck of a ball player. Going to be a heck of a ball player at the next level as well. But huge play right there. Obviously helps as well to have a backup corner to go after. Huge play for Washington. This play right here, we're actually getting into our passing section on Washington. And really more the same of what we just saw. So right here, get Oregon to jump off side. So hey, free play right here. You got probably one of the best receivers in the country. Right there, one-on-one. Just throw it up. I mean, your guy's down there somewhere. Throw him a jump ball, see what happens. And right there, great job leaning here and keeping him at the bottom of the numbers. Ball is outside the numbers here for Penix. Just allows his guy to adjust. No chance for the DB to make a play. Great adjustment here. Catches over the outside shoulder. Instead of just 5 yards, able to make a play, get a first down, and an explosive play. Here's a concept right here that they mirrored on both sides. You actually got a bang 8 from the guy that's on the outside. Inside guy actually goes out, and then he ends up running a slant. And right here, Penix ends up looking to this bottom side. And it's a 4-2 box. So it looks like blitz, also looks like cover 1 or cover 3. And right here on this one, you see these guys kind of get a little jumped up. This bang 8 wins. Penix sees it, maybe a little bit late with his football, but there's so much space, doesn't matter. Easy throw and catch right there. As you see, there's another slant working back in there from number 0. So if you want to like that, maybe he's a little bit tighter. There is space there to get a completion as well. But big play right there. Interesting concept. If you guys know something about it, let me know. I'd love to hear from you about it if that's something that you guys run. Interesting look. You actually have a pin and pull. So I think this is an RPO. You're getting an out right here. You get a kind of delayed out and an intermediate out by those guys in that triangle. So right here, back's coming across. Penix likes it. This corner is way off. So right here, he ends up just taking this out to the far side of the field, just steps up, drills it. You see, this is a long throw. So right there, an out route from the far hash to the numbers. And right there, easy catch. Corner's playing way too far off to the trips. Make a guy miss. Create an explosive play. Anytime they give you a free completion, you know Penix will take it. And that's what they did right there. Continue to move the football. If they give you free completions, take it all day. Here's the interception that Penix threw right here. It looked like they motioned out. Obviously, they got one of their better players, number 1, probably the best receiver in the country, going vertical, trying to run a vertical read, run right back down the stem. As you see, Penix, as soon as his hips go down, that ball's coming out. So the timing is there. If his hips go down, he should be running right back through that football. It would be an easy completion, but right here, he slips, he falls, he's able to get back down the stem, protect the football. 6 breaks on it, makes a play right there. But you can see what they're trying to do. Throw that vertical read. If 1 would have kept his feet, he would have ran right back through that ball and had a completion in front of 6. But instead, big pick right there. Just fundamentals. Even great players, if they lose their fundamentals, could cost them and cost their team right there, and that's what happened. Whenever screens work out and the timing works out, it's one of the most beautiful things in football. Right here, you're getting a motion right there from the trips, making it look like a sweep. And then you're getting a tunnel. He's going to start outside, and then he's working the tunnel back this direction. As you see, you're getting your tackle out, you're getting your guard out, and the center's probably going to rat kill. And the quarterback, he fakes behind him. And then he's getting his eyes around looking for this guy to work back in. You're going to put the thing on his upfield shoulder. Great accurate throw right there on his upfield shoulder so he can roll through that. Here's your tackle getting out to kick. There's your guard getting out to lead. Boom, just gets enough of him right there on that kick. Timing's perfect. Boom, there's a kick just as soon as he's getting inside of it. There's your lead. Should be working back out. Get out here. Let that guy lead for you, but instead he goes across the field. Trying to be a ball player. They blocked the crap out of this official. Probably want to go ahead and block the other guys. But right there, gets up close to the first down, but great timing right there. And really, you see the timing from that kick on that guy. So boom, barely gets inside of it. Now we're getting vertical. Get in and get back out. So now you can let that guy get up on the safety and you can play with momentum there. But anyway, beautiful screen there from Washington. Got a good play there on 1st and 10. Another fade here from Washington. 1-on-1 again, close to red zone. Just give your guy a chance. Throws the ball up. This ball is obviously not perfect, but give your guy a chance to fight for it. You'd probably rather put that thing a little bit wider. But right here, obviously comes down with it, fighting for it, being strong through contact. Another huge play right there. Just 1-on-1, fade ball. You got an elite guy that's going to go up and make a play for you. Here's a play right here. That's the second to last play of their offense. Obviously, they had the big fade, but this one really got them down in that area. And what it looks like is this guy's trying to FOR on him. You're running a deep out, like a 15-20, and you're just keeping him low with a hitch. Back's faking across, going that way, and you got a curl here from the outside. So on this one, to me, it looks like Penix forces this a little bit, but this safety right here on the top does a really bad job of playing it. Because right here, if you're looking at it, if he outside releases that, that looks like a smash. There's tons of space right here on this deep out. If you can drive that thing, if you can drive that ball to him, take it. But right here, it almost looks like this corner's peaking a little bit, got outside leverage. So Penix lays it up there. If you're looking at it, you feel like that guy, this outside backer, strong safety, maybe a nickel, and this safety should converge and knock this thing down at the very least, if not make a play on the football. Safety overruns it. Moment's too big for him, so he's just in no man's land. The receiver goes up and makes an amazing catch as the DB's getting a piece of him, get him to the ground. But right there, really poor play there by the safety. And you can see kind of what they were trying to do is some sort of a fade out, really deep out. Probably hoping to take that, but right there, Penix takes that shot, and their guy comes down with it for a huge explosive play there for Washington. Really good run concept, actually. First play of the game. Motion the guy in, block down on the wide defensive end, block down on the 3-tech, lead as well, and they toss it front side. Get a guard and center there, pulling on this pin and pull, and all they do is they just toss the underhand toss there to the back, let him get downhill. You got some receivers right there blocking the alley as well. So right there you can see first play of the game, running back, getting him in space. Great job, big body's running. This DN has no clue where the ball is. It's right behind him. He's running away. No awareness right there till late. Big play right there for 7. Great way to start the game with a little bit of pin and pull. Tossing it right there with that short motion. Right in this one, you see a GT To the left, you got two fullbacks right here. I think this is probably a receiver. He ends up running a wheel. Takes him with him, widens all that stuff out. He runs right there with man. Down blocking to the backside. Down, down. Pull the kick. Pulling the lead. And right here on this one, you see this defensive end. He's playing wide. And he squeezes this thing extremely hard. Boom. Great read here by the tackle. Getting outside. Folding up for that front side linebacker who's filling right here. Boom. Right there. Great job. Getting a shoulder on it. Good shoulder contact. Stoning him. And right there, back does a great job of reading it. You've seen this log. You've seen I'm sliding into that C gap. Letting 73 get out in front. And now I'm going to accelerate. Now the 73 has made contact. Getting out in space right there. Everybody's ran off with man-to-man. And right there you can see that Will takes his safety right here with him. Corner's running man-to-man there as well. So really good job of emptying that box. But those guys just running routes so you don't even have to block him. It creates a lot of space. Now 7 with that great read is able to get vertical in the alley right there for an explosive play. Run the GT for Washington. This play right here, to me, they motion over into a bunch, and they're just running a bubble here to the outside, running inside zone to the right. So we're downhill. It almost looks like the quarterback is reading. This guy right here looks like an abominable snowman standing out here. And right here, as he's getting this mesh, you can see he's playing in the box for the run. So Penix pulls it, gets it out there to the bubble, does a great job getting it around this big dude, trying to knock it down, flips it out there, and you got a tight end and you got a receiver out there against the outside linebacker in the corner. Safety's way off right here trying to fill the alley. Ball is complete right here. You know, hey, this is going to be a good play. Great job stretching it. Great blocking right there by the tight end and receiver. Moving their feet. Speed your feet up. Get in front. And then 2 right there hitting it down the sideline. Pushing his buddies to block for him. Hits it down the sideline. Big play right there. Great read there by Penix. Great job getting it around the defender as well. Exact same play here. Again, they're wheeling right here, running a vertical there. And they end up taking 2 for 1 right here when he wheels. So he gets the linebacker and gets his safety over the top. He's chasing right there, that outside receiver. And again, plays the same way. He comes in, he's stoning it. Great, let's go ahead and get into that C gap. That's what they do right there. They roll to C gap, getting up. Actually had 2 guys on this backside linebacker, so he just walks to that backside linebacker. Front side linebacker disappears with this wheel. And right there, backside tackle wraps around. Takes first off Kohler right there. There he is. You got a guy in your gap. Let's go ahead and help him out. And now running back's rolling. The guy that folded over the top was his safety. Once he saw that linebacker that had him manned up, so now he starts firing into the box, trying to make something happen. Right there, can't make something happen. Maybe too many wristbands, I'm not real sure. Breaks an arm tackle right there, falling forward, getting a first down right there on a 2nd and 8. So again, you can see the GT with that 3-back set, you're getting that wheel from the backfield. Really took a lot of eyes, took 2 defenders, and softened up and created a lot of space. This play right here is one that a lot of teams have been running. Again, he's coming out here going vertical. He's running a bang 8, and he's going to the flats here, just running an inside zone. A lot of bodies going that direction, and I'm sure there's a way that you can get to the pull, looking for the bang 8, looking for this wheel, and looking for that flat route there as well. On this one, though, just getting the straight hand. And right here, as you see, a lot of eyes are in the backfield looking that direction, get a body on a body. Running back ends up bouncing it. And now it's just a race to the pylon. 3 can't turn his hips, get there fast enough. His safety that saw all this stuff going on with that motion, this guy blocking down, all that stuff, doesn't see this running back when he bounces. So right there, great patience and then great job just being an athlete, bouncing it. This is a great job here by 7, finishing in the zone. Really light box here from Oregon on a double stack. End up getting a double team here, blocking back. Really wide D ends, again, for just a 2nd down and about 4. Blocking back by this guard, you're getting a pull here from the center, pull from the tackle. So it really looks like a counter right here, just pulling the center and the tackle instead of a guard and a tackle. So right there's your kick. There's your lead on the 1 backer in the box. You got a great double team there. They're working for whatever shows up, whether it's a safety, outside linebacker that's folding in. There's a lead right there. Great cut there by 7. Again, great patience. Letting those pullers get out in front, getting downhill, play fast. Let's get vertical as quickly as we can. Big play right there, kind of starting the second half, running the football against that light box. Same play right here again. You're getting a guy in motion here, going to the wheel. You got a bang 8, you got a flat route. You're just running inside zone that direction. So there's that motion. Ball gets snapped for whatever reason. Maybe it's because man-to-man those guys are moving. They just end up handing the inside zone off. There's the slip to the flats. But right there on the run, they're getting some good movement. And great read here by 7. He sees that this linebacker fills his backside gap. So he stays front side. Now he's getting vertical in that alley. Great play here by Oregon as well. They end up getting this ball out. Right there, they end up knocking it out. 7 ends up recovering it on the 1-yard line. Oregon actually gets a stop on this one. They don't even get to the end zone. But right there, another great run. Nearly got into the end zone. I know everybody wishes that he would have. This is a run right here on 4th and goal that is really kind of perplexing. Not real sure what they were thinking here, if they were thinking that Penix should have kept it or what. But right here, this is basically a dash read with the GT going back to the left. So if you're running a dash read, you're probably, as far as the blocking scheme, you're going to block back there, you're going to block down there, you're going to block down, you're going to kick, and I guess lead on this outside guy, or hopefully kick both of them and lead on that mic. And then you're going to reach there and reach there. Here would be your read for the quarterback. So if he widens, quarterback's going to have to run the GT to the left. So he widens, but they end up giving this ball to the back. And back ends up flying in there. Linebacker fits over the top, stones him right there on a 4th and 1. If you're looking at it as far as the read, if he widens, quarterback should keep it right there on the GT. And right here, if you're looking at it, if he runs right there, nobody left. He should be walking into the end zone right there. Maybe it was a miscommunication right there as far as the running back and the quarterback. Maybe he's squeezing a little bit too tight and not allowing Penix to pull it, or just a poor read right there, thinking that he's going to get in when he widens. But right here should be a pull, if that's what it is as far as a dash read, and should be rolling right there in that gap into the end zone for a touchdown for Washington. But instead they're getting stoned right there on a 4th and 1. You got a couple plays here from Washington that are pretty unique. And on this one right here, as you see, they're faking downhill, handing the ball in the reverse, and getting their fullback here backside. And what it really is they end up running a boot on this reverse where Ford has a chance to throw the ball. So right there, they hand it to him. He's rolling to his right. He's got 2 working across, and he's got a guy going vertical outside. And as he lets it work, see Ford gives a pretty decent ball. Not just a ton of space right there. Great catch by 2. Again, here's the angle corner over the top. You got that drag coming across. Great catch by 2. Ends up finishing with a big play on the reverse naked boot right there. Great play, great concept, interesting call. Another interesting play call right here from Washington there in the polecat. They got both tackles and guards split out. You got tight ends here on the outside. You got a guy behind them, and you got a fullback right here. Motion coming across once the ball is snapped. You see this tight end, he's rolling behind these 2 blockers. They're trying to block most dangerous, and they just flip it to him right there. Get kind of lucky. Nearly gets this thing knocked down, but great catch, great concentration there. And then getting vertical, find a way to get into the end zone. We've seen this a lot with the receivers blocking like this. Really interesting look right here, doing it with those linemen out of that polecat, motioning across, trying to get eyes, everybody rolling that direction. And then get a little lucky here that 3 doesn't knock it down. Then a great catch there by the tight end. Finds a way in the end zone. Another interesting call there from Washington. Really crazy game there from Washington. A lot of great stuff from both sides. But if you got any value out of this video, please like and subscribe and share it with like-minded fans. It really helps us out. And then also, if you're looking for any gear, offlipdesigns.com. Any kind of designs from that, whether it's Coach's Caviar or anything else, goes directly towards the channel. It helps us stay alive. But the main thing is I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'm sure we'll see you guys in the next video.